All right, y'all. So if y'all was having this issue, I have a headache just speaking about it already, of your microphone volume going down on its own, I might have the solution for you. Now, recently I was going through this and I couldn't find what was the problem. But I realized that it was only a problem when I would go into Call of Duty. The game itself was messing with my microphone audio. Now, this seems like it's a Windows problem or a bug that could happen even without the game. It just means like there might be a certain application in the background controlling your microphone. So I've seen plenty of videos. There's plenty of solutions on how to fix it. This is a solution if you've tried everything on those videos and it did not work. Why? Because this is the only solution that I didn't find any videos on. So hopefully this does work for you, how it also worked for me. Pretty much what I say by other videos, it still tell you to go to Steams and switch certain settings. They might tell you to go to Discord and switch certain settings. They might tell you to go to sound setting, and if you go to more sound, uncheck the what is it? It's called allowed applications take exclusive control. They want you to uncheck that. Now there was a separate video that I did see that I was like, oh my god, I found my solution. And once I tried it, it did not work. And why did I say this? Because it was the only video I saw that had a different solution. Because most videos tells you to go to your specific mic input and do that. Uncheck that specific box. That other video that I found actually told me that you have to do it for all the others. So any other thing you have connected to also do it for those things. So I was like, ta-da, that was my solution. So for example, I used Turtle Beaches in advance. I had it checked off. I unchecked it. When I went to it didn't work. Also, I believe that video said it could be your webcam. So also do it for your webcam. You know, your webcam will be connected here, you know, and so on. Luckily, I was able to find that Warzone or Call of Duty itself was creating this problem. So I was able to search up that question specifically. And there was a bunch of comments and posts. And one of them actually gave me this answer. There's actually two answers that I found on Reddit. There's another one. So if you're having this issue in Call of Duty specifically, I don't know for other games, but in Call of Duty, the fastest solution you have is if you go to your settings and you go to audio, if you turn off your voice chat, just like I did, you should not have that problem. Like I said, this is only if Call of Duty is messing with your microphone volume. Now, I'm sure, because I've seen videos and I've also seen other posts, that there has been other games that might do this. Things like CSGO or just any game that you're playing, that it might be controlling your input device, meaning your microphone. Now, you can try that in other games if they do have this option, voice chat. Now, just know, once in Call of Duty, turn off your voice chat, you cannot speak to other players. I believe you can still hear them, but you can't speak to other players. Now, if you're someone that just uses Discord, then you're fine. Now, if you're someone like me that I like speaking to other players or, you know, speaking in the proximity chat, it just makes the game more fun for me. I do not want to have this feature off. But if that was the only solution, I would have just rocked with it. So pretty much the solution I found was there's an app called NVIDIA Broadcast. If you search up NVIDIA Broadcast on Google, NVIDIA Broadcast app, click the first link, you download the app, finish the whole installation, and once you open it up, it'll pop up like this. So as you can see, I selected my microphone. Make sure you're selected the mic that you want to use. In this case, I'm using this one. I'm not sure if this really matters, but just in case, you can put it as your speaker device. In this case, I have my Turtle Beaches. So once you've done that here, you go to your settings. So you have my Turtle Beaches, and you have my Razer, and then you have the NVIDIA Broadcast. As you can see, this has not been triggered. It does not automatically move, which is what happens when you have it connected, or when I had it connected to my Razer, and I will start playing Call of Duty. And let me give an example of what it looks like when you have your microphone connected and it's having that weird bug where it's just automatically going down in volume. So So if I go to my Razer microphone, we get a sound. If I were to connect to my Razer, now one thing I realized, it only happens if it gets past that threshold, as you saw it. If I speak too loud, it'll automatically do it, even if you just tap the mic. So once you do that, you select your NVIDIA broadcast, you're gonna go to the actual game. Now in my case, like I mentioned, it's Call of Duty. You might be able to do this for other games. Once you go down to your microphone input device, you're gonna select the NVIDIA broadcast, and it should stop automatically adjusting your mic volume. Now, also I heard this was only an issue if, like myself, you have headphones connected to the game, but your speaking device, it's a separate speaking device than the headset itself. If you speak through your headset, you shouldn't have this issue. This is specifically for Call of Duty, and I'm assuming it will work for other games as well. So if any game is bringing your microphone volume down, this might be your solution. Now, if you found this video helpful, I appreciate if you hit the like button, subscribe to the channel. You know, it takes time making these videos, so I appreciate some love. But yeah, let me know in the comment section if this worked for you. If you have other solutions that someone might find helpful, you know, just leave it down in the comment section. I appreciate that. Holla at your motherfucking boy.